For the past 2 hours, we've explored a range of perspectives on one question: how will our planet accommodate the mobility needs of 8 billion people? I believe there are 3 key themes to take away from the conversation that we just heard. First, innovation is a key component of our global efforts to meet the mobility needs of 8 billion people. Technological innovation enables us to address the issue of resource scarcity and is essential to developing sustainable means of transport. Innovative business models are required to shift to more sustainable mobility systems. And finally, we need to innovate from a societal standpoint, rethinking our mobility habits and lifestyles. Second, equity needs to be considered in each step of our transition from our current operating models to our future ones. Inclusivity should be a key criterion for this shift if we genuinely want to enhance the accessibility to mobility and opportunities for everyone. And lastly, we can safely say that the planet cannot accommodate the way we operate today. With that in mind, there is a pressure to rethink what mobility means to each and all of us, leading us to question and challenge our perceptions and mindsets around mobility. So, how will our planet accommodate the mobility needs of 8 billion people? We must collectively prioritize efficiency, sustainability, and equity. This involves a leveling of the mobility playing field for everyone while adapting our lifestyles and mobility habits to consume fewer resources. Now, I'd like to give the floor back to our 3 students. You all came up with important questions and very interesting insights in your speeches. So could you please restate your calls to action to not only our panelists, but to our broader audience? Abir. Abir, can you go?
We cannot continue to consume our planet's resources as though they are infinite. I call on us to prioritize innovation-driven solutions for resource-efficient mobility, even if it means disrupting traditional industries and livelihoods.
Thank you. And Sasha.
Thank you, Cecilia. We cannot solve our global mobility challenges in silos, nor with our existing business models. I call on companies, public leaders, and civil society to collaborate to rethink the value equation and design the right mobility ecosystem that's tailored to local constraints and opportunities.
Thank you. And Amanda?
Thank you, Cecilia. The mobility decisions to date have not taken into account the needs of geographically and economically diverse populations. I call on each and every one of you to think about what we need to do today to equitably advance social mobility for both current and future generations.
Thank you, Abir, Sasha, and Amanda. And finally, a broader round of thank yous to the 3 universities, ENSA, HEC, and the Heller School for Social Policy and Management at Brandeis. To all the students raising your voices of the youth, and to your supervisors. Thank you to Alexandre Devenot and the team at YouGov, who brought us insights from their exclusive survey, the teams who worked to prepare this debate, the members of our advisory board and panel of experts for their contributions throughout the year. Thank you to our panelists for sharing your perspectives and expertise. And finally, a thanks to you, our audience, for your participation and your questions. In the coming days on our website, freedomofmobility.org, you will be able to access a more detailed summary of the key takeaways, a replay of today's events, and transcripts of the debate in several languages. Already on the site are the complete YouGov study and the research reports from our students. In 2 hours, we were only able to graze the surface of this year's question. The discussion will continue on our website, within your communities, and on social media. During the year, the forum team will curate papers and conduct interviews that will be placed on our website monthly to keep this discussion going. I hope you join us there, and we hope to see you next year. Until then, I encourage you to think about how your choices impact our planet and the freedom of mobility for all its citizens.